don't know. It just feels. I feel bad for the people who physically like can't control their gambling.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, but they should not be playing games like this. And I feel like these games should really come with a warning.
Tell that to Tectone.
Yeah, exactly. It should come. There should be like heavy warnings on games. I think to like say, hey, listen, you can spend $1,000 and come out with PNGs. Like, what was that? What are you looking at, John?
So there's just.
Okay, sorry. There should be like a heavy warning saying, listen, you can spend $1,000 for like an animation and a PNG that gets you a little bit of serotonin. Like that's it. Like no money involved. Like gambling, totally fair that it's like, what it angers me so much how like,
you just don't see the value in those PNGs.
I mean, that's just a new generation, right? Yeah. What would you want to pay for? Do you want to pay for more money? Nah, I'll pay for a little bit of serotonin.
People don't like. Often, you never hear people like defending gambling odds, right? They're just like, yeah, dude, it's what it is. Gambling's what it is, and you go in there and it's fucked. And yeah, if you want to go and waste your money,
always wins.
Go and waste your money. Yeah, but in Gacha, everyone's like, no, actually, like everyone's like, I guess because the option there is free to play.
Yeah, but because there's no free to play gambling option, right?
But then, yeah, it is, exactly. Well, actually, some casinos will like give you free drinks, so just turn up, get the free drink, let's go. I guess that's the equivalent of free to play, right? Turn up, I'll have an orange juice, please. No gambling.
That's the equivalent of like free 10 ball today on today's banner.
Yeah, and they are generous, but I guess people, if you don't have a gambling addiction, you can't understand how it feels to have a gambling addiction. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I get it why some people might just want to play a game, don't know that it has like gambling in it, maybe. Yeah, essentially, and then they get like kind of tricked into it because they've been weaned on the game, and then
that's just modern apps in my opinion.
Though.
Because we've just found a way to literally hack our brains. Like human beings, like we like to think that we're not predictable, right? But how like 5-10 years ago, can you imagine like just like having most of my life now is scrolling down on something?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Most of my life when I'm not talking to you guys, I'm scrolling down on some kind of fucking timeline.
Yeah, I get it.
It's never ending.
We'll get into some philosophical stuff here.
Yeah.
But back to the point of Gacha, right? The other thing that we've done is that we've done the best thing that we could ever want for these companies. What? We've memed spending money.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to feel bad for wasting $200 and not getting what they want. So what do? You go to Twitter, you tweet out how you didn't get anything, and you maybe pick like the pain Pecco, whatever it's called.
Pain Pecco.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it is? I'm such a fucking boomer.
You sound like a dad.
That's like a dad trying to describe
I am a dad,
meme.
God.
Hey, son,
my money.
Hey, son, Pain Pecco.
What is that Pain Pecco? Oh, that is a PogChamp right there, son.
I am not a boomer.
That is very monkus.
No, God. Stop memeing about me being a boomer for 1 second. Listen, we have all like tricked each other into making gambling like a community event and like enjoying it.
Yeah, because
no one wants to lose alone.
Because we share the pain, right?
Yeah.
We share
the pain Pecco.
Yeah.
We've done exactly what these companies fucking wanted us to do, which is make like the gambling into like a form of acceptance. Like you're not truly, you haven't joined the Gacha community unless you fucking gambled $1,000 and haven't got the one with thick thighs that you forget about 3 months later. Fuck.
No, are you telling me that part of like the gambling experience, like you go into a casino? I remember the last time I went to a casino with you. Great time because you fucking egged on Eugene to like lose his money, and he thought he was fucking hilarious.
That was funny.
So Eugene's our friend.
So you basically did the exact same thing.
No. What happened was that at the time he didn't have a job, and we were telling him, you probably shouldn't be spending your money. Yeah. But I was like, I kept playing. I didn't lose much, like $100. Yeah. And I was spending that much, and he wanted to keep up with me, and I was like, if you want to, you can go ahead, but you don't have to do it.
I don't know, man. That sounds very suggestive to me. Like,
I'm gonna gamble.
It's the reverse psychology, but it's like I'm gonna do a 10 pull. I mean, you don't have to do a 10 pull.
do it. It's
a raid up today.
Whatever, right? Whatever.
I'm not streaming me going to a casino and being like, hey guys, let's fucking gamble on blackjack. Pog, man, got blackjack,
It's the equivalent, though.
I mean, it is the equivalent of that. I mean, it is. I mean, like I said, Gacha is a waifu casino.
Can you stream gambling? There's poker, I know.
Yeah, there's poker, there's blackjack.
Can you? There's probably heavy rules around it though, right?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But there's not heavy rules around Gacha.
No.
I guess. Why not? Why not? Should there be?
I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe.
There honestly should be. I think there should be some regulations.
No, I feel like the biggest thing about Gacha is that people should know what they're getting themselves into.
People should know a lot of things. That's why people should also have the option to tell casinos, hey, can you ban me? Because I have no self-control. There's no way to do that with Gacha. And unfortunately, unlike
is that an option with casinos?
Yeah, in every country you can do that. You can basically.
So what you're saying is we need to come up with like the Gacha police.
You basically need something.
Gacha police.
You need something.
Ring. You've been spending too much money on Gacha.
I am dead serious. There should be something on the like Play Store or something that you can be like, listen, I gamble too much. Can you please not allow me to spend more than like $100 like a year or something? Like set a hard limit that there's no way to turn off.
I agree with you with that.
Because if you go to the casinos, you fill out the form that says, please ban me from this casino. Yeah. They will never let you in, ever. Right. Like, because they have like a database, and a lot of the time if you, I think sometimes some courts require you to do it for certain occasions, but it's very popular and common that people who gamble too much, but they want to get their life on track, you know, because it's easy to have a lapse in like willpower and you go to the casino.
Yeah.
So if 95% of the time you're like, I'm never gambling.
Basically
I'm never
just
gambling.
chastity belt themselves, right?
Basically, you can say like, this is not good for me. I'm going to fill out a form.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. In the UK, 100%. Because gambling is like a huge problem in the UK for like betting shops and stuff. So they'll do it. And you can basically, if it's a chain as well, they'll ban you from every chain. And they'll have a database.
But like, I do think you're talking about like a vast minority, because like most of the people who I've met who are playing gacha games, they're not like us, right? But for us, it's kind of like for me at least, you know, it's kind of like, it kind of revolves around my job. You know what I mean? You
stream, you do it gets views, right?
Yeah, exactly. But like for most people that I know that play gacha, they haven't spent like an inordinate amount of money on it.
But like, I don't think there should be an ability to ruin your fucking life for pulling anime girls. Because like we know Tectone, who's a popular gacha game streamer.
Yeah.
And at one point, he used to play, what was it?
Summoner's War.
He nearly, like, I think he
went homeless, right?
He legit went like I think he might have filed for bankruptcy or something.
Yeah.
He went fully broke from gacha games.
Yeah.
That should never be a thing. That should never
I
be able to
remember him
happen.
telling me that like it was like a fucking like war story.
That should never be a thing for casinos either, right?
Yeah.
No, but I mean...
There's more. I agree. There should be more regulations about it.
There needs to be a gacha police.
Because-
That's what we need.